Hello, and welcome to the Vlogging Pod. Today, we're looking at what could happen if the Supreme Court reverses its decision on presidential immunity. That ruling, handed down in 2024, granted broad protections to presidents for actions taken while in office. But it's important to understand something clearly. The Supreme Court has the power to overturn that decision. In fact, it has been done before, most famously in Brown versus Board of Education, which reversed Plessy versus Ferguson. This ability to change court is part of a principle called stare decisis. It means the court can revisit and correct past rulings, especially if they conflict with the Constitution's intent or result in real-world harm. So, if this current court or future one decides that the immunity it granted leads to an abuse of power or shields criminal contact, it can revoke or narrow the immunity. And if that happens, the legal landscape shifts dramatically. Once immunity is lifted, criminal investigations that were paused or blocked can resume. Prosecutors, state or federal, could pursue charges for actions taken outside the duties of office, including obstruction of justice, election interference, financial misconduct, or retaliatory actions against political opponents or whistleblowers. Civil suits could follow as well by lawmakers who were threatened or silenced by immigrants harmed by illegal detentions, or even by government employees pressured into lawful orders. And it doesn't stop at one individual. Once immunity is removed, investigators can trace the chain of responsibility. That means cabinet officials who carried out illegal policies, advisors who coordinated strategies, and agents or officers who knowingly enforced unlawful commands all could face legal consequences under existing statutes. This isn't hypothetical. It's grounded in law. Our Constitution places no one above accountability. The presidency is not a sanctuary from justice. And if the court's course correct, if they say this level of immunity goes too far, then what follows isn't just one trial. It's the reopening of a door that should have never been shut. Because once the law can reach the top again, it can finally reach everyone who abused the power beneath it. Our sources for this podcast comes from Supreme Court Opinion 2024.gov, supremecourt.gov, Harvard Law Review, Disqualifications, Immunity, and the Presidency, harvardlaw.org, Constitution, Unnoted, President Immunity and Accountability from the Constitution, Congress.gov, Wikipedia, Brennan Center for Justice.org, Just Security, 3 Laws on Supreme Court's Immunity Decision from justsecurity.org. Thank you for listening, and until next time, bye-bye for now.